Hi guys and ladies, I stumbled on a low-carb fish recipe that looked too easy and delish. Old Bay buttered fish. And all you do is mix 5 ingredients together and spread it on the fish. And I have all the ingredients. Except one. You know which one. The fish. I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock. The wind is whipping today. Fishing will be tough. Maybe we can stay in that cove over there where it's not so windy. So let's start out with this Gulp Minnow, and I'll settle for any fish for this recipe in this weather and this wind. I can't be picky. Check out the notes below for all the info on the tackle, the lake, the fish, the recipes, everything. Let's get out there. Perch again. The saga continues. The perch are hitting again. Unbelievable. Last week, this week. This is a nice perch. It's okay. Yeah. There you go. Wow, I've been out here like an hour and a half, and I got one little perch. 13 inches. I'm supposed to throw back all the bass over 12 inches. That's the rules of this lake, but I make the rules. So I'm keeping this fish for food. I need to make this recipe. I've been out here for an hour and a half, haven't caught anything but a little perch, and now I have this. Yep. Oh. Wow! Oh, what a nice bass! Wow, just shy of 14 inches, 13 3/4 inches. I'm gonna return this. We have some for food, and I have plenty in the freezer. This one needs to go back and reproduce. In a tree. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, goodness. Ah, they're big. They're big today. 13 inches. Close enough. I'm keeping them. I need to do this recipe for you guys. Got some. Oh! He's not even 9 inches. He's going back to grow bigger. Just for fun, let's use the mealworm again. I enjoy catching bluegill or crappie or perch, panfish, you know. Whoa! Something just pulled it out of my hand. Oh! That's a crappie! And a big one. Look at the worm worked. Nice. I'll fillet him. 12 inches, not bad. Looky here, we've got 2 big bass, a big crappie, and a perch. That should be plenty for our Old Bay buttered bass recipe, whatever it is. Let's get in the house and fillet these guys. Yesterday was windy and challenging, but somehow we managed to catch enough fish to produce 1.25 pounds of these really nice fish fillets. Look at this. I'm eager to get going on this Old Bay buttered bass recipe, but first I'd like to make one of my favorite side dishes, cheesy, low-carb, fake risotto in a creamy pesto sauce. Looky here. I've got 2 bags of this pre-riced cauliflower. Let's dump them out. Here's 3 tablespoons of butter. Package of cream cheese. Here's a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Some black pepper. Now I'm adding about 6 tablespoons of Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm adding 5 tablespoons. That's about 1/3 cup of this basil pesto. I'm going to try to mix this a little. So I've stirred it all up a little bit, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 6 minutes, and then we'll check it and see how it is. I've had this in for 6 minutes, and it whips up really good. I tasted it. It's great. Maybe a little more tender it needs to be, so I'm going to put it back in for 6 more minutes. Oh, it smells great. Our risotto should be done. Risotto. Fake. Creamy, buttery, cheesy. Let me have a little taste. Just what I said. Creamy, buttery, cheesy, full of flavor. You'll love this. I'm going to start on our fish now. I've got 2/3 of a stick of butter. I'm going to melt it. Here's our butter. Let's put it in this bowl. I've got 1/3 cup of white wine. Pinot Grigio. You have to say it like that. Pinot Grigio. 1.5 tablespoons of Old Bay seasoning. You could use your favorite Creole seasoning, but watch out for the sodium. This has less sodium than some of the others. 1 teaspoon of tarragon. Tarragon leaves. Let's just mix it up. Here I've got a broiler pan. It's over 30 years old. I used it once before. Now I'm turning on the broiler. I'm just going to slather on our sauce. Looky here, I've got the 2 crappie here, the 4 fillets of bass here, and the 2 little perch at the end. Let's see what happens. I'm going to slather both sides. I'll be done next Sunday. Tune in. Look, I'm going to pop these in for 4 minutes and see what happens, then I'll flip them. Top rack. I don't know. I think it's been about 4 minutes. Let's take a look at them. Hey, they look good. Time to flip. More sauce. I'm putting them back in for another 4 full minutes. I have a flashlight to check them out. They're about ready. It's been 4 minutes. Let's get them out. All right. The little perch might be a bit overdone, but the others look great. I'm keeping our fish warm in the oven. I ought to mention that my celebrity friend and frequent dinner guest, Miss Lulu Cheeks, the famous restaurant and food critic, is joining me for dinner tonight. Well, you already know this story. I've been trying to win her heart for over half a century now, but she doesn't seem interested in marriage. If only I could impress her with the value of a husband. Oh well, I'm going to have some of our fish. It's better than chicken. Similar, but better. Buttery. I think I make out the tarragon. I don't know. Fish is a blank canvas that you can work with, and this really works. This is good. Well, here we are with the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, and thank you so much for dining with me at my mournful mobile home. And you had a chance to munch on my fake creamy risotto and my Old Bay buttered bass. Well, mostly bass. And so, what did you think?
It was very good. The bass was very nice and moist, and the I enjoyed the way it was prepared because it was simple but yet tasty. Yeah. And the risotto was, of course, very cheesy and very
creamy
and very cheesy and very much like the real thing. Very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Cheeks. Oh, we're on a first name basis now. Lulu, some women don't realize the value of a husband until they lose them. And do you know how many men go out for some lunch meat and they never come back?
Not enough.
Huh? Oh. Can I have a hug?